Hello everybody, this is Purge bringing you a Dota replay. I pulled this from the GoSuGamers.net website, and this is from the Intel Challenge Supercup number 8. This is Group E, Round 2, Belarus versus Denmark. So I think this is a nationalistic kind of thing, because it seems like it's all countries and things like that versus one another, so I assume it's a smattering of teams. I know Dota is very popular all over the place, so these are the players in the game. For Sentinel, which is Belarus, I believe, we have ZXC, Kahuk, QD. Fanius, Eledge, and Chujoy. Scourge team, we have Smisk, Crag, Link, BLSM, and Kelk. So starting off this game, we have a really quick banning so far. Doom ban, Razor ban, which is interesting. I haven't seen that very often. Maybe he's a popular ban in that country, who knows. Invoker, Nubian Weaver, and a Visage, which is also a fairly popular ban. I'm kind of interested to see if Visage is going to be played in the newer version because of his nerf. This is actually a 6.71B map. Unfortunately, there weren't really any new 6.72 maps out, so I just said whatever, I'm going to pick one that's highly rated, and it's still going to rock. So last replay I casted, I forgot to reduce my resolution to the 1280 by 1024, I believe, and there was black shit all over the screen. Sorry I forgot about that. Hopefully it's not a huge deal. Hopefully you still like this. I'm still casting in full HD quality, but it's not in full widescreen, so I don't know. Hopefully it's not a big deal. Just maximize that shit, and hopefully it's about my casting and the awesome games you see, am I right? Hopefully so. First pick off the bat from the Belarus team is going to be AA, which is a solid first pick. He's definitely a bannable hero. I really don't know if I agree for Lich ban over AA. I mean, Lich does have Frost Armor, which is awesome against the melee heroes, against melee carries. Gives you defensive protection against melee carries. And his Chain Frost is great, and he's an awesome solo laner. So I guess in a lot of ways, Lich ban is potentially good. So I don't know. And then first picks from the Denmark team is ES, followed by Clockwork. So Clockwork's obviously going to solo. He's either pretty much picked or banned in every game I've watched in the last couple weeks, which isn't that many, but hot damn, he is all over the place. Very popular hero pick right there. Gonna speed it up right now because they're going a little slower. This is the most important picking stage of the game, is these first 3 picks from each team, because if they're not picked now, they might get banned in the second round, and then you're screwed out of your team setup. And plus, usually if a team is smart, they're going to have a lot of different possibilities for picks and bans, and just have a good feel for what their team can play. So, going to pick up Spectre, and they have one more pick here coming up. I'm going to expect maybe... Alright, yes, I was going to say support tri-laner hero, and CM is definitely good for that, so... Denmark's going to follow up with a Morphling pick, which is going to cover their carry role. He's going to be probably soloing a lane, maybe a tri-lane, depending on their enemy heroes. Vino ban? Very weird. Belarus plays Dota differently than the rest of us. I love Vino, great hero, but I don't know if he's bannable. I think there could be some other potential bans. And then a Windrunner ban coming out from Denmark, which is pretty solid in my opinion. Windrunner's a great hero. And Batrider's second round, the last ban. Now that I think about it, I'm really surprised Batrider didn't get picked in the first round of 3. I mean, ES, Clockwork, and Morph are all really solid heroes, so I don't know. It's weird. Neither team picked Batrider, and Batrider's a really good hero, so kind of curious about that. And a Puck ban for the last one, which also kind of confuses me because Puck is really underplayed right now, I believe. Puck's a solid laner. You can solo long lane on him because he has such defensive abilities if played properly. But kind of surprised, still surprised they banned him. So 2 times speed is not fast enough, so we are going to speed this up a little bit. I want to see who's getting picked. Vengeful Spirit, solid pick. Venge is just a great tri-laner, great roamer, great initiator in mid game. Usually she ends up losing a lot of usefulness late game if it makes it that far, but hopefully if she's done her job right, she'll put her team in a good position to hopefully let that Spectre carry out the rest of the game. So I'm going to expect maybe probably some other stunner coming from this team. I bet they wish they had an ES, maybe something like that. I'm not quite sure who their last pick is gonna be. So 2 times speed, still too slow. Whoa. I'm just gonna use these fancy ass hotkeys. It's called plus and minus, and here I go. Faster, faster, faster. God, they're taking forever. Oh my God, slow down. Chen pick immediately followed by Furion last pick. I was expecting a stun, but that also works. Trees plus AA is an auto stun basically, and Broodmother last pick from the Denmark team, which I am excited about because hot damn, Broodmother is commonly banned in a lot of the other games that I've seen, and we're gonna see some awesome results from that. Maybe this Broodmother is gonna solo long lane. He's already launching rockets down here to try to pick off some stuff. So Broodmother is gonna solo the long lane. And once again, I'm continuing my noob-friendly casts. So the reason Broodmother is such a powerful hero on a long lane is because you drop these nets, which he's going to do right now. Nets make you invisible, so pretty much, if you're not an idiot, the only way you're going to die is if they drop dust or wards, pretty much. So this team is going for a badass 5-man smoke gank, which is crazy. They're like, everybody is coming. Everybody is just going to show up and rape some face. So they're going to go see if they can pick off some dudes in the jungle. Morphling's going to have to be careful. ES is just kind of trying to scout out right here. He's getting vision down here. He's getting vision over here. We'll see what happens. Chen is going to go do some warding. I think they're going to get initiated on, completely honestly. They're not going to see this coming. Here comes the initiate. Stun going down on the ES. Morphling can't do anything here. ES pretty much has a stun. Here comes the follow-up stun, and they're going to pick up first blood right there. Really nice initiate. This is the power of Smoke of Deceit. I mean, they just paid 100 gold for that, and they had a free initiate on an ES. And if their whole team wasn't there, like if they didn't have enough stuns ready, which they didn't because Morphling can't do anything but wave at level 1, I mean, that's just a really solid pickup, and now everybody heads their lanes. They're going to get there a little late, but not a huge deal. Unfortunately, CM picked up the first blood, so immediately spending that on a flying courier and going to buy some more support items. It would have been nice if Spectre could have killed Stole or something like that. He did spend his mana, but it's pretty tough to get those last hits when you have 5 other heroes, especially ranged ones, getting the kill. So really crazy. We have a pretty much a quad lane right now, but we have a tri-lane mid. Spectre, AA, and looks like we're going to be doing some roaming on the CM and the Venge heading bot, or I guess that tri-lane's heading bottom. So they currently have not one person in the long lane, and they're sending their tri-lane bottom to fight this Broodmother, or at least shut down his farm a little bit. So very interesting so far. Looks like they're both CSing. Not just, I mean, they're like both going for the CS here. Which is interesting. Clockwork's the mid. That's very unusual for a Clockwork. Usually you see him in the... I guess that's... you know what? That's completely fine. The Broodmother is very solid at the long lane solo, and here's some pressure on the Broodmother, but they do have wards. Nice play by the Sentinel team. They are going to pick that up. No wonder he was taking damage. Drop the ward here. Chase him down. Drop the ward there. Pick him up with the Venge and the CM. That is plenty of killing power. And... that is what he spent his money on. He bought, they got that first blood, immediately buys Sentry Wards, gets those delivered, and this Broodmother is already slightly shut down. Minus a bunch of gold on the Broodmother. Wow, Warcraft 3 has limitations, and it's annoying. Looks like we're gonna have a TP in here by Furion or something. That was very weird. I don't know why he was up there, but he definitely got initiated on. And definitely almost died, TP'd out. But Earthshaker, only one stun in this group here, so not a whole lot gonna get done there. A really early tornado going down. Not huge survivor or usefulness there, but whatever, go for it. Ben's gonna look for some gank possibility. No wards on the map by the Scourge team except for, yeah, there's no wards on the map. He's got these spiders here, so he's gonna have some vision there, but if his team plays this right, he's gonna be running right into this observer ward, or this sentry ward. Here comes the stun. Gonna do some follow-up with damage. See how big these chunks are. Really big chunks of damage. He's running right into the other sentry ward. What an idiot. Wow, really bad play by the Broodmother. He is getting shut down by this team. They're doing what they need to do to finish up this Broodmother and lose his advantage. So Scourge team putting more pressure on top. making up for the Broodmother getting owned a little bit, but what are the chances that your 200 gold sentry wards are actually going to pay off twice? I mean, that's awesome. Really, really good usefulness so far. Really great job on this tri-lane. Who even got that kill is what I want to know. A little save there. Looks like Venge got the kill. So, definitely tough for Spectre to try to kill steal that. Just not going to happen. Chen heading back to the jungle. We have ES doing a little bit of roaming, a little bit of sight here with this creep, and Furion's still going to be laning in this top lane. He does have Treants up here. Is he going to use these to last hit or what? I'm not really... not really sure what these are for. He's just going to hang out, I guess. I feel like he'd go for last hits. Yep, he's going to go for last hits, which isn't horrible. They have reasonable damage. I mean, I don't believe their armor gets... doesn't reduce normal or heroic. Does normal and heroic damage do the same against creeps? So he's just using these creeps to last hit, which is not bad at all. And then you can use these to scout and other things like that. And it's not like the Treants are going to die because you're actually going to micro them. So he's going to run these back. They are going to poop out, and we're going to check on this quad lane or tri lane down here. CM is doing, or excuse me, the Spectre's doing real solid. He's got his ring of health already. I'm going to say this Spider is failing in lane. I really wish he didn't run back to that ward. He should have realized that was going to happen, but he did not. And he's not even microing his Spider as well. He's letting his Spectre get last hits off on that, so I would say Belarus is in a huge advantage right now. Tri-lane, some stuff going on. Got a fast wand. Pretty good stats already. Level 5 on the Morphling. That might be their redeeming saving grace. And how much AoE do we have on the Sentinel team? Furion has no AoE. AA can ult Spiders. And then we pretty much just have a CM. So Spiders might be feasible later. But as a whole, Spectre has some pretty solid farm. We're going to see a lot of harass coming from Spider, wherever he's hiding. I can't see him on the map when he's in Viz, I believe, unfortunately. Pressure going down on the Furion. See if they're going to take him. Might take him down. Going the Test of Faith, Penitence build, and here goes the pressure. He's not going to make it out of here. Nice pickup by the Morphling. Just the perfect time to waveform there. And that's going to get them a kill, so... You do not want to let the Morphling have 2 kills this early in the game. That is really bad. And unfortunately, Morph not getting the last hit, but does it really matter when you have 2 kills? When your carry has 2 kills, especially the carry that's as good as Morphling. So, Illusion is doing a little bit of damage today, but really not a lot. I would have maybe, I like using those to send those out to scout the other runes or something. I mean, what is he thinking here? Why, I mean, you're not getting like any damage off on that guy, so why even bother? I don't know, not a very good play there. Got some more Spiderlings, and now he has to walk all the way up here. Oh, what's that? No rune? Guess I'm gonna have to walk all the way to the bottom now because I didn't think ahead and use my illusions to scout. That's like one of the better things you can use your illusions for. If you get those, I mean, it's kind of a bad. It's real. Oh man, is he gonna pick off the courier? They are not paying attention. Oh man, that was really close. He might even be worth diving that if he knew where it was. I know he would. I mean, you can wait for him. That would be so sexy. If you went for it. Oh, well, there's not a chance really. They barely caught that in time. What's the chance of a flying courier being killed at this low level? How often does that happen? Seriously, it never happens. Picking up the regen, he's going to drop this and he's going to go for a gank here. We'll see what we can make out of this. And this is a fun thing to do with your Spiders. Just go creep with them. It gets you gold and it's awesome. So he just sends the Spiders over here and they're just going to be creeping. And Venge's just going to profit from this because he's playing smart. It's hard to click on them when they're all right there. But CM's going to help out there. I think these give about 13 or so gold per kill, so he really is not paying good attention at all. The Broodmother is not, so that's pretty weak play from him. And he's just gonna hide up here because he's not even within EXP range. I don't know what this guy is doing at all, honestly. Because I don't know. I'm not very happy with his play so far. Nice gank coming from Furion. Good pickup there. Dropping the ult, dropping the cold feet, and top lane is pressuring again. You have to be careful with the Chen lane because they have so much pushing power, especially with this Satyr regen, 3 HP per second on all these creeps. It's just like a Hedress of Rejuvenation. And you have the Centaur who gives everyone 15 attack speed. I mean, that's a lot of extra pushing power coming out of this Chen player. So here they are destroying the wave, and they can afford to do this because they have CM Aura and global heal going down. They're going to heal this up, but I mean, they have a Broodmother in the game, and they have a